So when you wrote Nothing Else Matters, which is considered a softer song, a ballad really, right?
Yeah.
You were embarrassed to bring that to the band.
Right.
Because not only are you a shy person, but also it was a love song to a girlfriend at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you have buried that song rather than bring it to them, and how did it end up in the band's hands?
I think Lars heard it and said, "Hey, that's really good." And I said, "No, it's not."
How did Lars hear that song if you were ashamed of it?
How did you hear it?
You played it for me.
That's how he heard it.
So you weren't that. So you weren't that ashamed. And Lars, did he come to you? Did James come to you and go, "Hey, man, I'm going to play something for you"?
No, I mean, there's always been a very open door policy. I mean, we all trade. Usually what would happen back in the early days is that when we would, after a tour, go on break, like James would give me all his ideas, Kurt would give me all his ideas. We'd all sort of trade ideas, and then we'd go away. And then when we'd start writing a few months later, everybody would kind of have an idea of what everybody else was bringing to the table.
And Lars, you knew that song was going to be a hit. You had an argument with the record company.
It wasn't so much about a hit. It was just more about a side of Metallica that I was really proud of, and I thought that everybody should see.
Were you scared that the fans would revolt when they heard such a beautiful ballad?
No, I think it's good to challenge the fans once in a while, actually.
So the song Nothing Else Matters, what if I said to you that this song could possibly be James's song to Lars? What do you think of that?
Very true.
It's a love song to your brother Lars.
Yeah.
You probably didn't know that when you were writing it. You think you were writing it for a woman.
I'm going to start crying.
No, I'm serious.
You have to turn
face you.
You have to turn around and face me while you're singing.
But this is a beautiful love song that really came to be because, Lars, you gave James the confidence to release this song.
I said, when I heard it, it was in a kind of a rough state. All the parts on it now weren't there, but when I heard the verses, I'd never heard James sing like that, and it just moved me. And I knew that this was something that we had to share with the rest of the world. He felt too vulnerable at that time to sort of let that out there, but I knew that this was something that had to be shared with everybody.
The woman you wrote this song for, did she know you wrote it for her? Does she have any idea, or you never told her?
I think so, maybe.
She knew.
But it's gone way beyond that. You know, people come up to us and say, we used it at our wedding, we this and that. I mean, the Hells Angels had it in a little movie that they put together. So it is about brotherhood as well. And it's vague enough to relate to everything and needing another human, you know?
All right. Here we go. Don't get nervous.
For Lars.
This is for Lars.
So close, no matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say. No, nothing else matters. Trust I see and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. No, nothing else matters. Never get what we do. Never get what we know. And I know much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. No, nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. 'Cause I know. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say. No, nothing else matters. No, trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different new. No, nothing else matters. Yeah. Never cared what they say. Never cared for games they play. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. 'Cause I know. Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.